Obviously Crows Friday night. Just talks about the review from last week and just how you guys are feeling.
We're very excited, obviously, being back at the SCG. Not the start we wanted to the season, but I guess it is what it is, and we get another chance to do something about it now, which is the most exciting thing. And we take confidence from our last quarter, and yeah, it's just I guess try and put more than a quarter together this week.
How desperate are you guys to put a full match together, especially the way you finished here last year on the SCG?
Oh well, I think we're always desperate to put a full four-quarter game together. Whether that comes this week or the next, but we're just going to keep building on what we've been doing so far, which at the moment isn't much, to be honest. But again, we've got a young group, and we're really excited by the prospects of them coming through, and we feel like we're not too far away from our best footy.
What did you notice from your spot on the ground last week about what went wrong?
It was a combination of things, but look, our hit and intensity was off, and particularly our spread from the ball from the stoppage. The 6-6-6 rule, obviously, you get exposed as a defence down back when it's coming in pretty hot, and that's a whole team defence mechanism that we're a bit off in that area. So we're looking to spread well and just fierce stuck on the footy again.
As a defender, obviously it's not ideal if your midfield's getting beaten like that, but what is it like when the Dogs obviously had, I think, 68 inside 50s? What's it like as a defender when that's happening?
Yeah, look, obviously it is tough, and it is tough to defend. I guess 68 inside 50s. I'm trying to speak a bit louder here just to hear everything. They put a lot of pressure on for a lot of years, and I've got utmost faith they'll get back to their best. Obviously, having to defend 68 inside 50s against isn't sustainable over the course of a year. So we're going to look to rectify that, and that starts with our forwards, midfielders, and defenders. We're all included in that defensive, I guess, mechanism.
I guess the Dogs' forward line was kicked enough goals to win, but Adelaide's got the really, I guess, bigger names, bigger threats. Would you say so? If you don't get that right this week, it'll make your job really, really hard again.
Yeah, well, obviously the Crows have got a number of really good players up in the forward line, particularly. So we'll have our work cut out for us again, but we're confident in our ability to bounce back. I think we've shown in the past that when challenged, we can bounce back pretty well, and we're looking forward to doing that. It's a great opportunity to test ourselves against what is a really good forward line and midfield as well.
Swans lost a ton of home games last year. Have you talked about reasserting that home dominance this
It's
year?
definitely something we've focused on. We couldn't shy away from the fact that we had a really poor record here last year. Didn't want to jump too much at things we didn't know the reason for, but it's something we talked about, and we're hoping to get off on the right foot this weekend.
What did you identify as some of the factors?
It's just more about just coming with a really strong mindset. I think probably in hindsight, in the past, teams have come up expecting a really big contest. So probably not being able to match their physicality and their intensity with. I guess we had a really good record up until last year at our home deck. So it's probably just matching that intensity and bettering it, and being prepared for, I guess, a hostile environment when they come up against us.
And I guess the crowd, everybody has a part to play in that. I mean, you guys on the field have got to do it, but I guess the crowd as well, in any sporting arena, if you can turn it into a bit of a cliche, and in sort of an intimidating place, then obviously that, again, another cliche, can be a goal start and just give you that confidence to come out here and think, right, this is our place.
Yeah, well said.
What's it like being obviously new to the captaincy role? I know you've got a couple of guys alongside you, but how have you found it?
Yeah, really, really exciting. Obviously, comes with new challenges and new, I guess, set of expectations. But I'm really enjoying it. I'm enjoying the challenge. I'm enjoying the new role. I think it makes it a little bit easier that I've got Joey and Parks alongside me, which does help ease, I guess, the little anxieties that you get leading into the season. But so far, I've really enjoyed it.
Has it changed your focus or the way you prepare, or is there any little things that you've noticed about?
I don't think so, not yet. If anything, I focused on not letting it affect my performance. I think first and foremost I need to perform on game day, and that's been a was the focus last week, and that I dare say continue to do so going forward.
There were a few guys obviously just making their first start last week. What was your assessment of the new players, particularly the younger guys coming in?
Yeah, Nick Blakey, he had a really good pre-season and showed that he's more than capable at the level. It doesn't help when you've got your senior players, not holding up their end of the bargain in round one. But we like what we've seen from him so far, as well as Ryan Clark, who made his debut on the weekend for the Swans. His gut run and two-way work rate is going to be a real asset for us this year. So we're really happy with how they've settled in. Now it's just on the rest of us boys to start pulling our weight.
Sure. A lot's been made as well about literally making your home ground a fortress. What about the actual surface of it? Are you happy with the way that it's sort of holding up ahead of the first home game?
It looks pretty good, doesn't it? It's, look, it feels fine underfoot, and look, it is what it is. I mean, it's just something it's just the cards we've been dealt. We need to, just deal with it and move on. There's not much we can do about it.
The Crows lost on the weekend, obviously, and so one of you guys are going to be 0 and 2. Are you expecting a particularly fierce contest, especially in the midfield this week?
Yeah, I would have thought so. Yeah, they're a proud group, and so are we. And coming off two disappointing losses for both teams, I dare say it'll be on early in the first quarter.